What's up, Spud Buddies? We're back again. We're back again. We're chicken frying some chicken. Our chef's a little hungover.
I'm very tired. Please forgive me.
Bear with us. It's a bit of a low energy stream.
And this is the cure to all hangovers. Good food.
Good food. Yep, that's the way to do it. So first steps, I probably want to get these potatoes ready for boiling. You wearing your microphone?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello. Yes, you can hear me. You can see.
I like how you hit it.
It was more of a technical issue. I couldn't get the magnet to work on my outer heat.
It's pretty thick.
All right. We need a bowl or a wide plate.
Okay.
For the board.
There's a bowl. You hear me just fine? Awesome, unstable, cool. I mean, I guess you're talking to Caden. Speaking of which, I need to cover my keyboard so I don't spray it with water. File. We will have towels soon, so you'll only see us wiping our hands on our clothes for a little bit longer. There we go. Protected. Always wear protection.
Hello, Mike. How are you tonight?
Okay, I keep washing potatoes. I figure we won't skin them very much. I like some of the skins. Soon as I find a peeler, that would be pretty appealing.
The skins. Potato skins are actually pretty delicious.
Am I tripping? Can't find this fucking thing. There it is. Probably 3 of these is good, right?
I would say so. We could always make 4, potatoes.
Oh yeah. They're pretty big.
Are you gonna save the peeled skins for anything? Or you just...
Do you want to? There's not...
I don't eat potato skins myself usually, but...
I mean, we'll have hot oil.
Good.
And I guess if you want to pour some of that oil into that pan, we can get that heating up. It's okay. It's okay. I just have to touch my computer. Wet hands, dry hands, wet hands, dry hands. It's this annoying with Restream because sometimes it just doesn't fucking change. No, Restream doesn't suck. It's just I'm doing something wrong. Stupid machine is trying to give me a panic attack. Okay, at least this one's correct. It should be.
I want like a little bit of chicken fried or something.
That's a good idea. Cool. Cool. Do you want to go ahead and open up the window? It's fucking
off
hot.
To the side, I have about a cup and a half of some whole wheat flour and a shit ton of our Cajun seasoning, you know, spice it till you see it, or whatever. Season till you season it. Also gonna take about a half teaspoon chicken bouillon.
One. A big pot.
Okay, fine.
And some baking powder.
What? Okay, cool. Wow. The cats are protesting our production. They don't like it. Mike, does everything sound good? Let me switch over to that. You can kind of see what Caden's doing over here with his little seasoning blend.
The bouillon. There we go. Ta-da. For
Shazam.
breading.
Starting to feel like a tradition where everything we like peel potatoes at the beginning. Swap back. Where? Oh.
And I got 2 eggs for our batter as well.
Yep. And those are in the fridge if you want to whip those up.
What's in the fridge?
The eggs.
There you go.
Nice. Wow. Oh. He's like, hey guys, looks pretty bright in there. What are you doing? They're like, none of your business.
Tell him to get out of here. Yeah.
Wait. Tell them to go share a brain cell with the other orange cats, huh?
Although I'm very much orange kitty, pro orange kitty.
Right. Everything sounds good? Hell yeah. Test these. Alright. I got my filtered water over here, getting fancy with it.
The fancy water.
I'm surprised there's enough in here to cover the fucking potatoes.
I think that's what they call size. Fortuitous size.
Right. Alright.
We could
Get
make
that going.
cheesy potato skin nachos.
Yeah, could do.
Okay, so now we need a couple of Ziploc bags.
Okay. Just one for each chicken breast.
Yeah, we're just gonna pound out a couple eggs.
Is one breast gonna feed us both, or do we make two of them?
The way we're gonna split them in half first makes like 2 servings per breast.
Okay.
So 2 would be good for like 1 serving each.
Need somewhere to put my extra chicken. Use these.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, take this. Do you need a lid for that? No. Making chicken pancakes, making chicken pancakes. That's right. Chicken pancakes would be kind of fire, especially if you like shredded chicken.
Actually, can you grab me 2 more eggs?
No.
Please.
I think those are the last 2 in the other container, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how many were left in the other one.
Ever since I cut my finger, my grip's been fucking weird on that hand.
Nope. It could be good. Chicken potato pancakes. Yeah, dude, I was just thinking the same thing. Is if you made a potato pancake with some shredded chicken in it, ooh. Ooh, or if you like topped it with shredded chicken with like a layer of cheese between them so the chicken like sticks to it. I like the spicy maple butter sauce too. That's a cool idea. All right, I'm liberating this chicken from its packaging.
I'll go beat him up for you. Don't worry.
So we are using 2 of these, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty thickums, you know what I'm saying?
So we got some thickness to them.
Thickest breasts.
According to Google, chicken latkes are not so far off. That makes sense. So I feel like a good move. Is that going to be a big enough cutting board for these?
Yeah,
Yeah?
1 at a time.
Okay.
So wash your tatas, and then you're going to lay them on their side, longest, thickest side, whatever, and slice them. And then fillet them open, or just cut them completely in half if you want to, since they're so big.
We could try making chicken latkes and then do our own version of them, which is explicitly a chicken pancake. It sounds like it could be a good bit of work though between preparing the potato and the chicken.
Mm.
I'm gonna take this trash out because we're gonna run into problems. Some manner of hand drying device.
Go ahead and start heating up this oil.
Oh, you need me to switch this, right? There you go. Guess I'll just wear my microphone out since I can't join my hand.
Just remember to entertain. Be like, we're going on a trip.
You do it.
So right now we're gonna wait for that oil to heat up. And we're gonna cut open our chickens. And then fry up some chicken. You know, I kind of wonder where the whole concept of chicken fried steak came from. And like, who invented it first, or, you know, what the story is behind that. Thank you.
Yeah, so we're actually going to do some trivia when Logan gets back from taking out the trash about chicken fried steak and the origin of it, and do some more potato-related trivia also. I think that would be fun. Or chicken fried chicken, rather. Chicken fried chicken, chicken fried steak. You can chicken fry anything, really. Yeah, how y'all doing tonight, chat? Hope y'all are staying warm if you're in a place where it's
Oh my goodness.
getting cold. We're supposed to have a freeze tonight here. Yeah, you can chicken fry.
Get fucking chilly.
I mean, I don't recommend you chicken fry people, but Unstable says you can chicken fry him, so we have consent.
Oh, that works.
That works.
I don't know how far away y'all could hear me. I was still doing commentary the whole way, even though it was like, I don't know if I'm heard right now or not. But
Welcome back.
thanks. We got some nice winter storm coming in, so hopefully we'll have the atmosphere actively cooling us as we heat up the work in here. There's some good-sized chicken breasts right there.
All right, are you ready for your first trivia question?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay.
While we wait for me to go back to angle one.
This is probably the most obvious place to start with trivia, but what country is the origin of chicken fried chicken?
The origin of chicken fried chicken? I'm gonna say Africa. Wait, you said country, not continent.
Country, not continent. Yeah, I was gonna be like, how do I tell him this? But yeah.
What was the country, the origin of chicken fried chicken?
I mean, there are countries in Africa, but I'm not going to say that's necessarily there or not there.
Okay. Fuck it, Germany. What's your guess, Caden?
China.
Caden says China.
Those are all really close guesses. But the origin of fried chicken is actually traced to Scotland.
Oh, no shit.
However, Scottish fried chicken was also battered with seasonings and deep fried in lard, where it was later transported to West Africa, where they added different seasonings. So, you were not too far off about Africa.
Already did. Yeah. You mean we watch it again? Here. So where do I put it? Okay. You weren't here for me to put it in your hand. Alright, I'm just trying to get avoid getting my hands wet as much as possible, considering I'm the only one who will touch the machines. It's a production kitchen.
Fried chicken was also later
Acting like we're in
transported
a
to
regular
China,
kitchen.
so you weren't too far off.
Awesome. Where are the trash bags? Oh, yeah. I don't know why I thought they were up there.
Gotta keep this kitchen clean.
Now we can actually throw away trash. Oh yeah. So...
We love throwing away trash, but we also love recycling. Recycle first if you can.
Yes. All good, unstable, no worries. We're chilling.
Yeah, we like having people just be able to lurk and chill and vibe and...
Work is busy AF. Sorry to hear that. Oh, work is so busy here too. Oh, we're so busy, Cajun. So busy. They send home half the workforce. Dude, they always send motherfuckers home right before you get busy as shit. I'm starting to think your boss is just stupid. Orange kitty, I hate you. I'll get you.
Yeah, she's being extra loud. The feral cat is too feral to be domesticated, but is still domestic enough to come up and bother our cats. So, if you hear a cat yelling, that's what's happening. It's smelling really good already.
Definitely not feral cat girl.
Yeah, spay and neuter your pets, chat.
See, looks like we're already past 350. What temperature do you want it at? Okay. We're about 370 right now. Yeah. Yeah, so right now it's at 369. Kind of stuck there. I'm a half horse, half man. A little bit. It isn't even my boss, it's a whole team that sets that stuff up. What a bunch of ding dongs. A little meanly worded email. Nice. As you should. You want to make fish and chips at some point? We can do that.
That would be delicious.
Alright. Am I just fisting it? Or am I using the thing?
Fisting it. Please don't fist the food.
Find out.
Yeah, don't pulverize it. But yeah, I love making like vegan tempeh fish and chips and like beer batter and frying it. So good.
Like that?
Then if you put some furikake on there, it's got the seaweed on it, so it still tastes just like the sea.
Right.
So it's so good. It's so tasty.
It's good? Okay. Cool. Excellent. Okay. All right.
Yeah, some lemon for the batter. Absolutely. Or a lemon shandy. It's awesome. Don't forget to pound your meats.
Actually works out okay.
Okay,
Nice shandy for the batter.
ready for your next trivia question?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. I love how you say hit me like we're playing blackjack.
Right there.
Yeah, we're still waiting on regular towels to come out of the dryer. My apologies. But yeah, next trivia question. What is the biggest fast food chicken chain in the United States?
The biggest fast food chicken chain? Gotta be KFC.
It is actually, is that your final answer?
Do it. That's my final answer. What do you think it is, Cade? The biggest fast food chicken chain in the U.S. I said KFC. He says Popeyes.
Those are both really good guesses, but it's actually Chick-fil-A. As of last
Damn.
year, Chick-fil-A was the largest national chicken chain in the United States.
That's
Yep.
wild.
Yeah, it did overtake Chick-fil-A did overtake Kentucky Fried Chicken as the nation's top chicken fast food chain last year. So I mean, you would have been correct a year ago.
Damn it.
So
I
yeah,
need to travel back in time and be
Right.
asked this trivia question.
and Popeyes ranked third. So I mean, y'all were both close. Blasphemy. Love that chicken from Popeyes. I like their biscuits, but you need to have like some water or some lemonade with those bad boys. Cause
Oh yeah,
holy moly.
them shits are famously dry. Chicken is okay. Not a fan of pickle batter. That's fair.
I love pickle batter with the peanut oil, but I also feel like I haven't gone to Chick-fil-A in years, and I just kind of do that at home.
Yeah.
For reasons, for the usual ethical and political reasons people mention, but also just because I don't know. I don't really feel like there's anything too special about Chick-fil-A. Also, I'm kind of over the hype.
Yeah, I like pickle flavor. I'm not a big fan of pickles themselves. It's more of a texture than a flavor thing, but I like stuff that tastes like pickles.
Yeah, I guess not to sound like a food snob, but I guess it's just one of those things where there are some things I'll go out to eat for, and there are other things where I'm like, I can make that at home. And I feel like a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is definitely one of those things. Especially since they don't have any vegan options currently, and with me being who I am, I would kind of need a non-chicken chicken sandwich fried in that manner, which again is a lot easier to do at home. But
True.
That's just my personal preference. Also, I don't really like how Chick-fil-A treats gay people, but
If you can kind of like hang it down into the bag,
conversation.
I can like get it flat. Yeah.
Tell me the formula of making you eat a Popeyes biscuit with no water. Oh, that's evil. That's evil.
Truly despicable.
Unstable says, I hate pickles on my food. Oh, God, blasphemy. Oh, my God.
Do you like the taste of pickles though, Mike, or do you just not like the taste at all?
Some it's a taste thing, for others it's a texture thing. I love both the crunch and the taste, personally, but...
My sleeve.
People don't must
Up or down?
down. Down.
That's up.
That way. That's not up.
Yeah, you roll up. You roll up your sleeves. Are you kidding me? Nobody rolls down their sleeves to get to work. Well, you're wrong.
Get down for work and roll down your sleeves. It's time to get to work.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore, dude.
Unstable
Got me
says,
confused.
I don't mind the taste of pickles, but I don't like the texture of it on my sandwich. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think it messes up the whole dynamic. I prefer raw onion or pickled onion. Ooh, pickled onions are delicious. Or pickled jalapenos. Yeah, love that. Yeah, there are lots of different pickled options for things on your sandwiches and burgers besides your typical traditional pickle.
True.
What I think is interesting is people I've encountered who like pickles but don't like cucumbers. Because I like both. I used to hate both, but now I like both. But there's some people who are like, oh, I'll eat pickles, but I don't like cucumbers. And I find that interesting that that baby pickles are not as provocative to some people as regular pickles that have been pickled.
And I mean, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, that they like the processed version of the thing. Not what I'd imagine they view as basically a raw ingredient.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. You put it like that. I can think of other ingredients that's probably the case for.
Like, I like ketchup, but I don't like tomatoes.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, my sister growing up didn't like red sauce on her pasta, but she ate ketchup with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a lot less picky now, obviously, but... Unstable says, pickled red onions I will straight up just eat. Ooh. For me, it's pickled olives and pickled jalapenos. I will eat out of the jar for sure.
We got it,
I think
Chef.
my favorite pickled thing, says Unstable, is either pickled sausages or pickled eggs. Ooh. Yeah, pickled quail eggs are pretty good. Unstable says, I also like pickled okra. Pickled okra is a Texas staple, absolutely. Unstable also says, I can sit there and eat gherkins all day, but the second you put it on my sandwich, we're fighting. Oh, so it's like a texture conflict. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Right.
Yeah, I'll eat pickles out of the jar, for sure. They're not my favorite pickled thing to eat out of the jar, though. Like I said, I prefer like a pickled pepper or a peppercini, jalapeno. But that's just because I love spice. Oh, that chicken's frying up real nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
Local Twitch user says you see pickles out of the jar, too. They're pretty good, honestly. Now, the people who drink the pickle liquid out of the jar, my siblings did that. I feel like that's next level behavior.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
But you do you. I mean, it's supposed to be good for your gut biome, so I'm not gonna hate on that, I guess.
I feel like most of the people who like to drink pickle juice were child athletes.
Yes, actually. That's true. All my siblings were child athletes except for me, and they loved pickle juice, so maybe there is a correlation. Unstable says, I like the gherkins because they got that crunch, but I think it's just introducing too much wetness to the sandwiches and whatnot. Yeah, I can see that. See, that's what I like about it, is it adds a little bit of that kind of, I can't think of a better word to use, but like moistness factor. But I can see why that would not be appealing to some people.
Give us another piece of trivia. Let's. I want to get chat to guess as well. If you're drinking pickle juice, I assume you're going to escape the word patient and a monster, or someone who did track in school. You know.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So a monster.
What's the difference? You know.
Somebody who runs for fun, that is a monster.
Agreed.
Or, I mean, no.
Yeah, people who run for fun are monsters. Agreed. What are you guys even doing?
Okay, next question. Who is the largest importer of chicken meat in the world?
Japan.
Chat, you are also welcome to guess.
Chat, what's the biggest importer of chicken?
Yeah, I should have specified the country, but you guessed that it was a country, so
What's
yes.
your guess, Caden?
Which country imports the most chicken meat?
Imports, like, brings it in.
Yeah.
Yes, import. Yeah, as in bring in.
Caden guesses Australia. Unstable guesses Germany. Local Twitch user, you got a guess? China? Okay. So yeah, that's part of why I guessed Japan, because in Japan and China, they both eat a lot of chicken. Like, there's a lot of chicken dishes.
Yeah.
Also a lot of chicken farming.
True. That's
Germany
my guess.
has
well,
a
if there's
lot
chicken
of chicken
farming,
dishes
they wouldn't
too,
import them.
so yeah, all good guesses. It is China.
It is China. Okay.
Yeah.
Local Twitch user, you got it. You don't win anything, but
Yeah,
congratulations.
You win prestige of winning a Twitch trivia challenge.
At random. Legend.
But I mean, once again, Caden's killing it with getting runner-ups because Australia is also one of the top 5 countries that consumes the most chicken. So
It kind of makes sense that they would have to import it, especially with how many things would probably eat their chickens there.
oh, absolutely. Like I mean, I don't think a kangaroo would eat a chicken, but I could see a kangaroo doing some damage to a chicken.
They'll fight them.
Yeah, maybe they would. I don't know. Australians, let me know.
Tasty. The potatoes are probably almost done. Hold on. Oh, these things have a while left to go. I'm going to turn up the temperature. Butter, cream, or milk? No. We do not have any dairy except for a coffee creamer. Okay. Motherfucker. We'll need some Jackbox going. Man, don't talk about when you jack your box on in our chat. Want me to flip this? Okay. We'll talk about jacking your box.
Okay, next question is kind of in the same vein. What country eats the most potatoes? We're going back to potato-based questions now. We've covered our chicken-based questions. Now it's potato time. All right.
Or some type of African.
Unstable says Ireland, you fucking racist.
That makes sense. Making up for lost times during the Troubles. Very true.
Was it import?
Eats.
Eats. Which
So
one consumes the most potatoes?
Not coming in and out, just who eats the most potatoes.
I'm gonna say India.
India, yeah, actually.
That's understandable guess. So this one actually surprised me. I admit this is one I Googled. So the country that eats the most potatoes per capita is Belarus. Belarus ranked the highest in potato consumption, followed by Ukraine and Kyrgyzstan.
Huh.
Yeah. And Ukraine and Kyrgyzstan are fairly close to Russia and India, so it makes sense that
Yeah.
Belarus is kind of in that area too, so I guess it makes sense.
Fucking love some potato curry, yeah. Belarus, interesting.
You need the potato to get through the cold winter. I don't know if that's a Belarusian accent, honestly. I apologize. I know nothing about Belarus.
Belarus is just the western part of Russia, essentially.
Unstable forgot Belarus was even a country. Local Twitch user didn't even know that was a country. Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
Belarus. Belarus.
Yeah, you know Belarus. It's in Eastern Europe, close to Russia.
Yeah. It's in that cluster of countries you forget about exist. Fun fact, Romania is the breadbasket of Europe.
It's also the breadbasket of vampires.
So is Ukraine. They're both kind of share that title. Ukraine and Romania have a lot of fertile valleys. Chicken's looking good. Let me switch over to it.
Ooh yeah, let's get a load of that chicken. Oh yeah.
Get a load of this.
Little bit of chicken fried.
Gold beef franchise. Pair of jeans fit just right. And the radio on. What?
You can't just call places bread baskets, Logan.
Who said that?
Unstable said that.
Yes, I can.
I mean, if it's true.
I go bring.
They have names even if I can't pronounce it. I said the names, though. What am I doing wrong?
I grew up in the Midwest, which is a bread basket, so I mean.
Yep. Nope.
This chunk off the white. That's left. 4 1/3 if you want to. Put toss them in and I do hot sauce.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. So this is what we want, right? Like long-wise, or like this, or like that? Yeah, especially if you're gonna crisp them up, they'd get super crispy. Man, asparagus comes with a lot of waste. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got all of like the white stalk off of it. Right, gotcha.
Also depends on the variety of asparagus, because some of them you can roast whole and it'll come out fine, especially if you broil them. And then other ones, they have a really thick stalk and you gotta chop their butts off. Unless you like a crispy butt that is tough to chew through. But
We know some of y'all like crispy butts.
that was a targeted attack.
Crispy butt lovers.
Crispy butt lovers.
Yeah, unstable. We got to make some chili. On stream or just in general? I mean, in general for sure, but I think some chili would make good content. Kind of not a lot to it, content-wise, but fuck it. It's all about having fun. Yeah.
Unstable says, I cook my chili for like 8 hours. Oh yeah, you gotta. Like minimum 8 hours. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Ooh! Oh yeah. Ooh-wee, that's how a southern fried chicken should look. I tell you what.
All right, I have halved the spears. Hell yeah. Give me a piece of that. Gracious. Mm-hmm. But you didn't need it. I already took a bite, but bink. Boop.
Eat it, eat it.
Put stuff in a pan and make it in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
If you're putting chili in a pan with vegetables, like meat and vegetables in a pan for like 30 minutes, that's just like a sauce. That's like bolognese.
What, sauce?
It's not chili. I will also agree with that. Yeah. At least 8 hours. I do mine for like 10 or 12 hours, honestly.
I'll put it in the piece.
Some people do theirs for days. I know a guy that
Oh.
does his like all weekend, like 3 days. My dad does his for like 2.
So guys, what we have here is a habanero honey mustard. I clicked the wrong angle, but there you go. This stuff is kick-ass. It's from Melinda's.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but she is great. Bing. Mm-hmm. Dude, mix that with the gravy. Oh my god. It'd be so fucking good.
Local Twitch user says usually the chili at my house gets put in a day before we eat it, usually night before.
Yep.
Hell yeah, that's how it's done.
You need time for that chili to chill. I'm always paranoid when I cook chicken. I'm worried I'll undercook it. That's fair.
That's definitely an understandable concern to have, especially nowadays. I feel like a meat thermometer is the best way to go with that. And, you know, just keep an eye on it until it's golden brown. If you cut into it and it's still not... Yeah. Well, I mean, common sense comes with practice with cooking, I think, for a lot of people. Some people don't have that to the get-go, so...
Do you want to make the gravy from scratch or just do the packet stuff? Sure.
Yeah, I feel like trepidation around meats is understandable. Like, definitely don't want to undercook chicken. So, that's a good worry to have. But yeah, I usually just do meat thermometer, poke into it with like a fork or another pointy utensil. Just make sure it's not pink in there.
Some banging chili. In mine for days if needed. Ground beef, cube chuck. Hell yeah.
Why would you cube chuck? What did he do? I like beans in my chili, also unstable. So, I mean, beans and chili gang, I'm here. I'm standing behind you.
I'm not usually a beans guy, but if it's in chili, it comes with the territory. And plus, when the chili is really good, even if you're like texture averse like I am, you don't really care much.
That's how my family traditionally makes it, so I stand by beans and chili.
Yeah.
Local Twitch user also says, I think beans being in chili is just the default. So hell yeah, we got beans and chili gang tonight. Let's go.
It says oven instructions? What the fuck?
I've definitely had chili without beans, local Twitch user. That's definitely more of a common thing here in Texas, I've noticed since moving here. But yeah, again, not a fan of it. It's just not the same. But yeah, I like how people are also noting their favorite chili, like, fixins. Like, some people are saying, Unstable said mashed potatoes, and white rice. That is really good. I also love it with some cornbread. Chili and cornbread is a classic. Or a good chili dog. Garlic bread? Ooh, sounds good, local Twitch user.
Ooh, yummy. And also, you guys are welcome to send recipe suggestions in. Our email is spudbuddieskitchen@gmail.com. What's up? Salt?
It's in the pantry, yeah. But yeah, spudbuddieskitchen@gmail.com if you want to send us recipes for us to cook on the show, or if y'all try out this recipe, feel free to show it to us on our socials and show us how it turned out.
I know we got more salt.
Spud Buddies on all platforms.
Here it is.
And we also have a Discord.
Yep, we got a Discord now as well. Just type in !Discord. Lately we don't have a lot of announcements there yet or anything, but I do play a lot of Marvel Rivals, and that's where I connect with my teammates. So if you play Marvel Rivals or you're interested in gaming at all, you're welcome to join us there. I guess I'll mix this in here.
Unstable says, I don't appreciate when people put corn in the chili.
Corn, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with ever having corn in chili. Yeah, I've had some, I agree with local Twitch user. I've had some weird stuff in chili, but I don't think I've had corn in chili before.
Yeah, I'm not even like a chili aficionado, but that doesn't sound right.
There are definitely other like stews and soups and stuff that involve chili-like ingredients with corn, you know, like there are some caldos and stuff that have things like that, and different stews, soups, goulashes, but yeah, I wouldn't call it a chili if you're putting corn in it. And I love corn, so don't take that as corn hate. Unstable says, I used to go to chili cook-offs every year and won one when I was like 11. Nice.
Sick.
Yeah, my dad did chili cook-offs for many, many years. And also like barbecue cook-offs. And he won a bunch of times, and I did help a bit, but I wouldn't say that I would take any of the credit for that. It was mostly his work. I do love making chili, though. Like putting Guinness in the chili to get a good stewed flavor. Ooh. Oh yeah, I always make like some borracho beans for my chili, and I usually add like a Shiner or some other like Texas beer. Not Lone Star, though. I don't care for Lone Star. Sorry, Lone Star lovers.
I can taste the difference. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you can't tell we're from Texas from the way that we're talking about chili and barbecue and chicken fried chicken. Yeah, don't take our guns either. No. Lone Star is piss water.
Pisswasser.
Yeah, no, I agree, Unstable. It's not great. Not a vibe.
So the gravy packet I grabbed from the store is smoky country bacon.
Oh.
So it should be bacon flavored. We'd love to see it.
All right, I feel like since we're doing asparagus now, and we got potatoes going, now's the perfect time to do our vegetable trivia. What was the first vegetable grown in space?
Oh, I think it was tomatoes.
Okay, first vegetable grown in space, chat. Welcome to
do you
answer
think?
that question if you want.
Rice? Okay, Caden says rice.
That's a good guess,
Local
honestly.
Twitch user says carrots. What do you think, Unstable? If you can answer.
The man's trying to work and you're making him do trivia. Wow. He's got a lot on his plate.
He made a choice. Okay, those potatoes are almost soft enough.
So yeah, the first vegetable grown in space was actually potatoes. So
Man.
I felt like that was the perfect.
I should have known. I should have
Yeah.
guessed potatoes, because of course it was.
Yep.
I do navy beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans. That's not what we're talking about anymore.
I mean, you could try and grow those in space. Let's go for it. NASA?
Potatoes make the most
Contact us.
sense because they just grow in like a pile of dirt.
Yeah, potatoes are a very hardy vegetable, so it does figure that they would be grown in space.
I mean, I'm probably gonna be fucking stuffed. We may as well. We got the material. May as well. The gravy's almost ready, so we can try that. I'll just spray some sauce into it, hot sauce. I should have guessed that. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, our whole thing is potatoes. Well, that should have been my first fucking guess as well. I just thought Jay was gonna try and get me with it.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not saying potatoes will always be the answer when we do veggie-related trivia, but it might be.
It's highly likely.
It's highly likely.
Good likelihood of that.
Yeah, we can do break time soon. We've been going for definitely a while.
Congratulations, you received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Good for us!
I don't know why the number matters. It's the quality, not the quantity. But thank you for being here, chat.
Right.
But yeah, but we've been going for like an hour, so break time will be
About that time.
good.
Have you ever had cannelli beans with pesto, Greek olives, and
Oh,
feta? Can't say I have.
cannellini beans. You gotta pronounce it correctly. Yeah, cannellini's great. I love it in pasta fagioli. Yeah, that I was gonna say it does sound like a slur, but pasta fagioli just means pasta with beans. Are we not all beans? Just beans, trying our best.
In the club, we all beans.
In the club, we all
In the
human
club.
beings. Oh yeah, my grandma always said if you're not making a mess in the kitchen, you're not making good food, and I agree with that. like, clean as you go, of course, but also if you're not getting your hands dirty, then, you know. Oh, unstable. Caden's just really quiet because we do not have 3 mics on deck tonight. We're only working with 2. So we've been switching the mics
Pretty bacony,
out.
pretty good.
So Caden's just really quiet right now.
I don't think it'll take much of that hot sauce.
Or possibly inaudible. I'm not sure. Mike! Mic check, but the different kind of mic check. Local Twitch user says, unless I'm actively cleaning as I go to the kitchen, it's going to be a mess when I'm done. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I kind of clean as I go, personally, but that's just because I'm a clean freak. If you're cooking in your own personal kitchen, you can do what you want, as long as you're being hygienic. But yeah, I agree, unstable. For me, cleaning and cooking as we go is the only way.
Ooh, that's nice. I'll give you a taste of this here in a second. No, I didn't know how you wanted me to do it. Oh, let's fry them. More or is it good? I mean, I'm the one who has the hot sauce, so. All right, I put a little bit more in there. Rip me off a piece of that. Damn, that's yummy. The what? Yeah. That's a nice combination. So we just got like Pioneer bacon gravy from the store, and then we took some of that habanero honey mustard, put maybe like 3 ounces in there. It's really fucking good. Honey mustard and gravy, class A combination. Let's swap over to the oil and see how the frying's going. Looks like it's going pretty good.
Ooh, that is crispy.
Crispy bacon. Yeah, it is really fucking good, Twitch user. I'm just gonna call you local for short. Also, I love the implication of local Twitch user. It's like, as a name, that's pretty funny. Cause like, local to who?
That is a pretty peak username.
And now we're gonna start throwing some hater skins. Give you guys an idea what that's gonna look like. My bad. My bad. It's the same username I have on another platform. I like it. I think it's funny. I don't know if you meant it to be funny, but it's like got some fun irony to it. I'm glad I put the wide angle in the top right so you can still see it. But yeah, we got those potato skins going. They probably will not take very long. Should I get another plate for these? Okay. Okay. Reach over your head.
Okay, we're gonna do one last trivia question before break, and then when we return, we can do some Am I the Asshole, if you're up for it.
Sure.
Cool. Okay. And I found some potato-related Am I the Asshole, believe it or not, which
For
makes
real?
it even... I'm not kidding.
That's awesome.
So,
okay.
we're gonna do potato-related Am I the Asshole, and y'all can decide if they're the asshole or not. Not the potato, of course, but
Right.
the persons involved.
Fun. Okay. I'm up for it.
Awesome. But yeah, here's one last trivia question for both chat and y'all to partake in. When were fried potato skins invented?
Shit. I imagine it was pre-TGI Fridays. I'm gonna guess it was like a depression thing. Great Depression, yeah.
Yeah, not like a mental health depression
Yeah.
thing. Man, I'm sad. I really need some potatoes. You
Mike
know,
said-
honestly.
Mike says the 1200s. God damn, you're going. I'm gonna guess 1913. Local says 1945. Hayden, what's your guess? Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but whenever I consider that stuff, I'm always like, well, there are things that seem like common sense or that are highly likely, but they actually weren't invented until much later. Kind of like a lot of World's Fair stuff. There's a lot of World Fair foods that can. So my guess is 1913.
Yeah, and I'm not saying there isn't like culinary scholarly debate on this. It's just this is what various searches and Google search and Google Scholar have corroborated. And
Kind of just what the average
kind of
answer
bringing
is.
to y'all, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, these are all like various timelines of guesses. I love it. But the actual answer was the Prime Rib restaurant debuted fried potato skins in 1971.
Wow.
TGI Fridays claims they were first, but yeah, they actually Prime Rib restaurant in Washington, D.C. takes the cake for that one.
So I think local had the closest guess.
I believe so. Yeah.
Mike said it was 1200.
Well, I mean, yeah, people from various areas, including indigenous peoples, have been eating potato skins, you know, for a long time. But the first time they were like battered and fried was in the 70s.
Yeah. Okay. The biggest bowls I have are up here. Is this large enough? Okay. We gonna do tossos and gravy? Gravy's delicious. Yeah, that's what I thought too, local.
That is also what I thought, admittedly, because I don't know all this stuff off the top of my head. I'm doing research for this stream, so I also assumed it would be like a depression thing, like Logan thought. Oh, Unstable thought I said fried potatoes in general. Well, yeah, then that would probably be correct. I'm not sure. That may be a future trivia question.
Yeah, they're alright. Way ahead of me. When I'm sad, stuffing my face with potatoes makes me feel better. Yeah.
Absolutely unstable. Sad or sick. Like, if I had a sore throat recently and I had some mashed potatoes and I also had some soup with potatoes in it, and I was like, thank God for this food. Because, like, yeah, you can make it crispy and make like crispy potato skins and crispy fries and stuff. But if you're not feeling too good or you need a little something to cheer you up or warm you up, you can also just make some really soft potatoes. Oh yeah, absolutely unstable. Shepherd's pie is amazing too. But yeah, we love the versatility of our queen, the potato.
Daniel and bacon soup, yes.
Hell yeah. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but tom kha phak, which is what the fuck? Tom kha phak is a Thai coconut curry soup, and I put potatoes in mine.
Oh, Mike, if you get a second, can you tag everyone in the Spud Buddies Discord and make a brief announcement? I meant to do that before we started. If not, it's totally okay. Feel free to say no, but if you can. Might you take me to HB one of these days so I can get some stuff for making chili? Okay. Sure. The coconut curry. Are we gonna do it on the show or just to make it? Ooh, that came out nice and crispy. Hell yeah. So, wasn't off camera, but just a second ago, Caden just put the asparagus and butter in a pan. I think that's all you've done so far, right? Oh yeah. It was worth it. Yeah, honestly, like, that might be one where we do a lot of just kind of chilling. It's really more of a just chatting stream at that point. But it can be done.
Chili would be good for like a subathon stream because it would just take forever.
Oh, yeah. And we could cook little snacks along the way.
That's what I'm thinking. If you're gonna do it, go all out.
Yeah, we could do chili for a longer stream.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna be able to do subathon streams for a little bit, but just planning for the future.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done subathon streams on my channel before, not cooking, and
We definitely have to get a
Usually
chair
take a
for you
while.
though, Mike. If we were gonna do something longer like that, you've got to be able to sit down.
oh yeah. As someone with bad knees, I concur.
Like 40% of this crew has bad knees. 60%. Yeah, unstable. Lots of breaks too. We'll keep that in mind. Whenever the time comes, whenever it's appropriate that we can. Because like that 8-hour stream that we had like a week ago was an anomaly. We were doing that because we were testing recipes, so it takes several hours to do all that shit. Some bar stools. Bar stools are great. Hey, thanks for following Local.
Yeah, thanks for the follow, Local.
Appreciate it. Fucking knees hurt after that, yeah. Yeah, and you weren't even there with us the entire time. These skins turned out great. Mm-hmm.
Local says, have you ever tried beaver tails? It's a pastry. I have not. I haven't even heard of that, honestly. I've heard of bear claws.
Beaver tails are pretty good. I think I've had them once.
I mean, if they're a pastry, I'm down.
It's not a restaurant unstable, it's a dish, it's a pastry.
A pastry, not a plastry. But there's a place in Canada that sells them. Got it. Okay. So it's like a...
Does it happen to also be called beaver tails, or is... Alright. Probably. I mean, they were already pretty soft last time I forked them.
Oh, the place is also called Beaver Tails. Okay, got it.
Okay, that helps.
Cool. Just like how Smash Burger sells Smash Burgers. Cool.
Right.
I'm on the same page now.
Oh yeah, those potatoes are done. The fucking fork is going right through them. Hey Mike, keep in mind whenever we get affiliate, we need to make a boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew sound that people can redeem for points. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. I can do that. Awesome, thank you. Okay, those are ready for mashing. We need to like mix them with something, right?
You mean like mixing them with a liquid?
No, like all the seasonings and shit.
Oh, okay.
We're doing cheesy garlic potatoes.
So you're mashing them without any milk or cream, just mashing the taters.
Hey, mozzarella and provolone. And Mexican.
Unstable says, I like how concentrated Caden is and yet so quiet. Well, in Caden's defense, I did take his mic. And also, I feel like if you're concentrated, yeah, being quiet might be the way to go.
Hey, Walter Mellon, thanks for the raid.
Hey,
Can you
welcome
tell I
in,
like garlic?
Raiders.
Hey, we're big garlic fans too. Welcome to Spud Buddies. We're a potato-themed cooking channel, potato farm, and what else? What else do we do? Potato farm, cookie show. Oh, and we're a catering company as well. Yeah, welcome. I don't have a whole spiel yet, but we'll work our way up to it.
Welcome in, Jalen. We got Logan and Caden on camera.
Oh, introducing everyone. That's I'm Logan Presley, director, producer of Spud Buddies. This is our head chef, Caden. He's a little hungover, so he's not talking as much today as usual. Unstable in the chat is our main show host. Yeah, we like to have fun and cook food. Watermelon sugar high. But yeah, thanks y'all for following. Thanks for showing up.
Oh, don't forget to mention what we're making today.
We are making chicken fried chicken. We would have done chicken fried steak, but I am allergic to beef. So that does not work out for us, unfortunately. Yeah.
And we always make a potato dish as well. So we have some potatoes on the side, mashed potatoes.
Off camera is my partner, Jalen.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Jalen. I provide the trivia and the additional commentary, I guess, behind the scenes.
Is this the cheese we landed on? The Mexican? Yeah? Okay. There's like a big handful of it in there.
Yeah, so we got our buttered and seasoned asparagus. We got our fried chicken, our mashed potatoes with cheese and garlic. And yeah, we were doing some trivia earlier about the origin of fried chicken and history of potatoes.
Yeah, go ahead and hit us with another trivia fact if you got one.
Oh yeah, I mean I can totally do more. And then we're gonna do the potato-related "Am I the Asshole" when we return from break.
We're about to go to break.
Yeah, because we have been streaming for about an hour now.
History lessons are great. Yeah, we're all about history and science, culinary experience. I'm a big production guy, so you know I like to set up the cameras, all the angles, the lights, and etc. Yeah, we'll do some trivia. Do you have another one for us?
I do actually. Let me just pull up my. Oh, and I should also mention that we
Cold beer on Friday. You get it. Get it.
Hey, somebody got the reference. But I should also mention that we like learning about different culinary cultures, different cuisines from different cultures. So we've done potato dishes from pretty much everywhere.
Do we have garlic powder, don't we?
We have garlic salts. I think we are out of garlic powder.
Well, that would keep me from having to add the salt.
Yeah, you can just do that in one swoop. Okay, so next potato-related trivia question. So how long have potatoes been cultivated for?
Ooh.
Like how historically? How long?
I'm gonna say 20,000 years.
We're going way back. Okay.
Chat, what's your guess? Can you help me with the garlic salt? Not you. Jay, baby.
Oh, you're asking if we have any?
Yeah, where it is.
It should be up there on the top shelf or the middle shelf.
Oh, got it.
Okay, cool. Chat says 10,000, 4,000. Somebody else in chat says 4,000, 5,000. I forgot what y'all's original guesses were. I apologize.
Mine was 20,000.
20,000, okay. And I think Caden said 25,000. Or 250,000. Oh, okay. So yeah, the answer was actually 5,000 years ago.
Okay, that was a way overshot.
Yeah, I think a lot of overshooting happened, but that's okay.
Walter Mellon, you absolutely nailed it.
Walter Mellon, not only coming in clutch with the raid, but also got the trivia question correct. So congratulations. We don't have anything that you win, unfortunately, but you do win the prestige of saying that you got potato-related trivia correct.
Not yet. We don't have prizes yet.
We don't have prizes yet.
We'll figure out some metaphysical object we could give away to you.
Once we become affiliate, we can gift subs to people.
Hey. Yeah, you fucking nailed it. Dropping the stone cold stunner on us over here. Yep. And I'm just mashing that shit up right now. I just threw a bunch of butter in it. Oh yeah, that's working nice. Well, that's why I guess 4K. The Egyptians were 5,000 years old. That's a good guess, yeah. That makes sense. I can see why you came to that conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, agriculture kind of took off in every continent around the same time, but absolutely, it was the ancient Incas in Peru. So.
Thank fuck for parallel. Fuck, what is it called? Parallel discovery or some shit.
I think parallel discovery is the proper term, yeah. where every culture around the globe at the same time kind of comes up with the same thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was alien. No. It wasn't aliens.
Show you where taters. Yeah.
Ooh, that looks tasty, buttery, creamy. Walter Mellon says we were talking about how Peruvians have thousands of varieties of potatoes. Hell yeah. Love that.
Yeah, isn't South America the origin of potatoes?
Yep. That's the word comes from the Spanish batata, actually.
Batata. Some good looking taters, thank you. Thanks for following Crawdalt. Appreciate you. We also got some potato skins. We always just kind of inadvertently end up making these. Because, you know, we don't want to waste shit, so. But Caden's doing the plating right now. Tasting the potatoes, making sure I didn't fuck them up. Awesome. We did not fuck them up, chat.
Hell yeah.
I like that you use the potato skins as a garnish on the chicken. Put this flour away. We don't need that anymore. Nice. Yeah, tater skins. Hell yeah, dude. You can go to so right there. They should be nice and visible. Yeah, they're just, you know.
Yeah, here in a little bit I'll try it. I'll try when we go on break.
Old famine snack. Hell yeah. We learned that fried potato skins were probably originated in, what was it, 1979?
1971.
1971.
At a place called, I think it was the Prime Rib restaurant? Prime something restaurant in Washington, D.C.
Caden and I both thought it was way, way sooner. Swap places with the...
Yeah, same crawled. I thought they were Depression era food as well. But yeah, look at that. There we have it. Oh
Yep.
my god, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. We love it.
We got our fried chicken with
Would you like
bacon gravy.
more light on it?
We got our asparagus, butter and seasonings. We got our nice, delicious, creamy mashed potatoes. Also with the gravy. And then yeah, our tater skins as the surplus from this bounty.
Nice.
That's a good old southern meal right there, chat.
Yep. During World War II, not to feel the vegetables. Yeah. I also think that it was like an earlier thing. Just because there's like, I mean, humans in all eras of history have wanted to not be wasteful.
I mean, people were definitely eating potato skins before that.
I'll join you.
But I guess the what we'd consider a fried potato skin today
This is our sweet chili
wasn't
asparagus.
invented until then.
Yeah, it's tasty and perfect. Kind of always gotta add a little salt, you know. And for our gravy, we just went out and got some like bacon flavored gravy. And I had some habanero honey mustard hot sauce that I when it mixed with the gravy. It's fucking awesome. Mm. Yeah, it's better. It is fucking crazy what salt does, dude. It literally tells your brain to turn the fucking flavor on. The potatoes are really good. They turn out really smooth. Mm. Yeah. We'll chill for a little bit longer. But yeah, this was our dish.
Yeah, I guess we don't really need to do break because we're kind of done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can just save the potato posts for next time.
Sure, do you want to try some stuff? Grab a hold of some dude who makes forks out of salt? That's crazy.
It's wild.
Try this with a bit of the garnish you made, or you put on there. Mm-hmm. Mm. This whole meal has like a nice spicy undercurrent. Also, I like the color that the gravy took on with the sauce. Instead of just a typical white gravy, we have like a nice reddish beige color to it. So that all his food is seasoned. That's hilarious. You got in his spooky game? Okay. Yeah, I'll look up the salt fork, and on the next stream I'll definitely tell you what I thought about it, local. I like it. Mm-hmm. It's like the perfect resistance to the tooth as well.
Al dente asparagus.
And I like that we have them along the length. I think that made it a lot more accessible to the seasonings and heat. Mm-hmm. All right, well, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for a little bit after that. But the main body of our stream is done. So if you just want to bullshit with us, we might test out a couple dishes or something, or reactions, etc. But we will be back in about 15 minutes. So thank you for joining us so far. I totally understand if you guys leave. You're in front of the camera, King. I have to run into Target and get... Yeah, you got plenty of time to run in Target. Go do your thing. We'll be back soon. And yeah, we'll just fuck around, hang out and chat. Thanks for sharing potato facts. Hell yeah. And if y'all ever have recipe ideas or even just feedback, anything, whatever it is, spudbuddieskitchen at gmail.com.
Or if you made this recipe and want to show us how it turned out.
Yes! And we also have a Discord, so please do that. Please make the food and then go try it out. The hot sauce that we use, if you're like, man, I want to make the gravy like you did, but I don't know what hot sauce you used, I got that for you here. Let's go to 3. We got Melinda's. Let me zoom in. Melinda's habanero honey mustard. And then the gravy is literally just the Pioneer bacon flavored gravy. And we mix those two together and it's fucking awesome. It's so savory. It's so good. And yeah, gonna give me some of that. They do have it in. That's my favorite. Hell yeah, awesome. So Crawdolt's already tried the habanero honey mustard. That's awesome to hear. Thank you for saying our plating is delicious. I go rob her with friends and try and steal stuff. Oh, that's cool. Is that the game we were talking about? Awesome. Well, we're gonna go break. We'll be right back. Just bear with us and enjoy the break time content. Is this recipe gonna be posted? Yeah, we will post the recipe in the Discord. Caden will write it out. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon. All right, we'll be back.
Introducing the world's newest, silliest, and hamburger-eatingest clown, Ronald McDonald. Now, where is that clown? Oh, Ronald. Hey, Ronald. Here I am, kids. Hey, isn't watching TV fun? Especially when you got delicious McDonald's hamburgers. Ronald, you can't be on TV and watch it at the same time. Now, come on and meet the boys and girls. Oh, we've already met. I know we're going to be friends, too, because I like to do everything boys and girls like to do. Especially when it comes to eating those delicious McDonald's hamburgers. A magic tray here keeps me well supplied. McDonald's hamburgers, french fries, and milkshakes. Watch for me on TV. We'll have lots of fun. He's Ronald McDonald, the hamburger happy clown. A McDonald's drive-in restaurant is his favorite place in town.
Don't worry, Mom. I'm eating right. Me too, Mama.
I just introduced the boys to the barbecue. Wholesome roast beef, slow simmered in Arby's tangy Western barbecue sauce. Yep, Arby's takes the time to make an barbecue just right.
Don't worry, Mama. Cookie finally rustled up some good grub.
Hey, go get some more of them barbecue sandwiches.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, Mom. They're eating right at Arby's.
I'm Beefsteak Charlie, and you're going to get spoiled with free shrimp.
Thick, juicy steaks cooked up just like you like them.
And sweet tender shrimp flowing endlessly. All the shrimp and the fixins you can eat with your dinner are free, absolutely free.
On our salad bar.
You're gonna get spoiled.
We will treat you right.
You're gonna get spoiled.
With shrimp.
At Beefsteak Charlie's tonight.
Got this last picture, and
It's amazing how you can escape from the everyday at Bennigan's.
Hey, what happened to you?
Bennigan's, where you get a taste of a good time even before the food arrives.
Shrimp crossing.
Altogether, it's the kind of escape you could only make at Bennigan's. Your escape from the everyday.
If you love good fish, what a catch you can make right now at Bob's Big Boy. It's our fish and fries dinner. You get a chilled salad, freshly cooked French fries, 2 crisp fillets of fish, and a hot buttered bun. And during May, it's yours for only $2.69. Just try it and you'll be hooked.
Food so good, it's gotta be Bob's Big Boy, and all the value.
Shrimp boats in the harbor, quite a fine catch today. The great taste of shrimp has arrived. Captain D's special 10-piece shrimp dinner. 10 golden fried shrimp, plus fresh coleslaw, french fries, and hush puppies. It's the shrimp dinner you've been waiting for at the price you've been waiting for.
Get more fried shrimp.
It's wonderful. Captain D's, a great little seafood play.
Well, outstanding deal.
Ooh, I like it. The choice is plain to see. Carl's Jr. They do it like I like it, and they do it every time. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. Ooh, I like it.
Carl's Jr. Because man does not live by hamburgers alone. Women either.
At Carl's Jr. I like it.
For St. Patrick's Day, your Carvel store has Cookie O'Puss. You know, that's Cookie Puss, but he's dressed up like an Irishman. And then we have Hug Me O'Bear. She's dressed up like an Irishman, too. They're made as cakes. They're just absolutely beautiful, made only in the Carvel stores using premium quality fresh Carvel ice cream. Please go to your Carvel dealer and ask to see their entire ice cream cake line. Thank you, folks, and have a nice day.
I'm starving. Want to grab a bite? Same place. Same place. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing.
Creatures of habit.
Same place. Same place.
That's what people become when it's time to eat.
Same thing. Same thing.
Time to get out of the rut and into Del Taco, where everything we make is habit-breaking.
Same place. Same place. Same thing. Ah, same thing.
Don't be a creature of habit. Come into Del Taco. Not the same place. Not the same thing.
Close your eyes for a moment. Okay, now imagine 2 thick slices of egg bread dipped in a light and fluffy egg batter, then grilled golden brown and sprinkled with powdered sugar. No peeking. And fresh eggs and bacon and sausage links. Okay, now open your eyes. This is what you've been seeing. Denny's new French Grand Slam, just one of the 4 Grand Slam breakfasts available only at Denny's, and of course, in your imagination.
At Denny's, we take crisp lettuce, top it with American cheese, lean smoked ham, plump tomato, and oven-roasted breast of turkey. Crown it with a whole sliced egg. Then serve it with garlic toast and your choice of vegetable beef soup or soup of the day, all for the special price this month of only $2.99. The Soup and Mini Chef Salad at Denny's, where you'll like our prices and you'll love our food.
Sunshine, fun time, friendlies in the summertime. Get a deal as friendly that is super fine. A super single cone for free. Occasion pick up 23. Friendly's rich and creamy ice cream. It's gonna be a friendly summer.
Get a free super single cone at Friendly's when you buy any sandwich with fries. Or when you buy any platter. A great deal for a short time.
It's gonna be a friendly summer.
In our house, Howard makes all the decisions. When he says we're going to Gino's, we go to Gino's. I go for Gino's sirloin.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
A plump, juicy quarter-pound
Maybe crispy fish.
of 100% real sirloin. And I can always go for Gino's fresh salad.
Salad.
I go for Gino's because I go for good food. And Howard can go for whatever he wants.
What'd you say you're going for?
Gino's, you go for the food.
We be the Studney twins. We are identical. We have the exact same taste in everything. Clothes, cars, women, clothes, and pizza.
For identical pizza emergencies, it's the 2 for Special. 2 specially made Godfather's pizzas, the 4-topper and the super pepperoni for one low price.
He's got a mind of his own.
The 2 for Special at Godfather's Pizza. What are you waiting for?
I'm Beefsteak Charlie, and this is my nephew, Beefsteak Chuck. Chuck went to restaurant school. He told me to put in a unique, deliciously fresh salad bar filled with healthy vegetables, homemade salads, and my own secret recipe dressings.
Plus, with dinners, the shrimp, for which my uncle is justly famous.
And thick, tender steaks.
And beer, wine, or sangria with dinner.
At Beefsteak Charlie's, we won't stop giving until you say uncle.
Uncle.
Until you say uncle.
See it, Bennigan. We need this now. Now?
Tonight.
Like tonight? Like yesterday? When you need to Not tomorrow?
escape from the everyday.
Tonight.
Escape to Bennigan's.
This man needs help.
Just a little. Escape to the people who help you unwind.
Can I help you, Jack?
All the help I can get.
Escape to the kind of food
How's our friend
that
here?
leaves the everyday far behind. Only Bennigan's is your escape from the everyday.
Hello, it's me, Cookie Puss, the Carvel ice cream cake made fresh daily at participating Carvel ice
ice cream stores. I can make a children's birthday party out of this world because I'm a celestial person and I talk children's talk. And at Carvel, we have lots of custom decorated shapes and designs for birthdays.
Now, would you like to send one to a friend? Please call the toll-free number that you see listed here, and we honor most major credit cards. Thank you.
You still sitting there glued to the tube, belly aching because the cupboard's bare? Well, do something about it. Call Godfather's Pizza. 25 minutes later, we'll box up whatever you want, hot from the oven and ready to take home to your mom. Getting hungry? Get off your duff and call.
Godfather's, a pizza you can't refuse.
Do it.
It really makes me mad when I do dumb things. I mean, like when a quick and easy supermarket trip turns out to be anything but quick and easy. Closed. And I end up standing in line after line. I should have stopped at Wawa. Their deli and dairy prices are about as low as the supermarkets, and I could have been home by now. But what the heck? Bob's probably forgotten what day this is anyway.
Sambo's welcomes 1982 with something no other restaurant has. Family Sam and his 82 specials. For breakfast, 2 eggs, 2 strips of bacon or sausage, and 4 pancakes, only $1.82. And everyone loves this delicious lunch. Any 3-egg omelet with hash browns, again only $1.82. And when you're really hungry for dinner, Sambo's roast beef with choice of potato and soup or salad, only $2.82. Lots of great food at great prices. Sambo's 82 specials. Come in.
Shoney's Breakfast Bar is brand new, all over again. And with our great new toppings, scrambled eggs will never be the same. The sausage, rice, and hash browns are new. We've added more fresh fruits, plus fruit salad, cottage cheese, and tasty yogurt. The cinnamon drop biscuits are new. So are the apple cakes and sweet rolls. And now, there's French toast and pancakes every morning. The Breakfast Bar at Shoney's. Now, it's brand new. Again.
Squeeze those lemons, chop those herbs. Off that chicken, it's superb. Shrimp on the grill, broiled and basted. It's the best I've ever tasted. Chicken and shrimp, together they're great. Now at Sizzler, one special taste. Sizzler, chicken and shrimp, together. Chicken and shrimp, Sizzler. We've been pitching pitches and glasses and buckets by the score. We'll fill them up with free Coke if you'll come back for more.
Look, I'll make you a simple deal. You got pitchers and glasses in the cupboard, right? You got buckets in the back seat of the car? So bring back whichever you got. Order any medium or large pizza, and I'll fill one of them up with Coke. Free. That's what you got them for, remember?
A deal you can't refuse.
It's a simple deal.
For those who think steak and ale is just great steak, this message. Introducing Fresh Fish at Steak and Ale, a glorious array of new entrees served fresh every day.
And we thought all we had was great steak.
Join the fun at Stuart Anderson's Black Angus restaurants in San Bernardino and Garden.
From Little Caesars, 2 pizzas for $8.98, plus a free 8-piece order of Crazy Bread and a free 32-ounce Coke Classic. Enough food to make a family meal into a party.
Long John Silver's is the perfect place to learn the value of $1. Right, boys?
Mrs. Salvage.
What is this?
The seafood platter.
And these?
Fish, shrimp, clams.
Excellent. And the seafood platter's price?
$3.99.
Right. And that is?
Value. Can we eat now?
Long John Silver.
May we eat now?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Hi, I've been asked to tell you about Ponderosa's new charbroiled seafood. Forget about steak. The seafood is great. Charbroiled shrimp, trout, or swordfish dinners from $4.99. Each includes the all-you-can-eat grand buffet, plus kids 5 and under get a special meal free. So come to Ponderosa and try, not steak, new charbroiled seafood. Remember, charbroiled seafood. Is that okay?
Ponderosa, we know the value of a good family meal.
Whatever.
All right.
Okay, where were you gonna do it?
Welcome back. Yeah, okay, so we're mostly just chilling now. Thanks for sticking around. I already have a raid target picked out. But real quick, we're gonna do some conversation pieces. I'm sure y'all are familiar with Am I the Asshole type content on the internet. We're gonna do that. So Jay, if you can go ahead and share first story with us, that'd be cool. We'll just do one.
Yeah, well, we're just gonna do one for tonight.
You and I will share a microphone.
But yeah, welcome back, everybody. If I haven't introduced myself to the Raiders yet, I'm Jalen. So yeah, this Am I the Asshole story comes, of course, from r/Am I the Asshole. And the title is, Am I the Asshole for Taking Potatoes Off a Guy's Plate at a Wedding?
Okay.
So that's the title.
So far.
Yeah, okay, so let me read, and then y'all can decide the verdict, and then I'll let you know what the official verdict is from the Reddit community.
Okay.
Okay. I just got back from my friend's wedding in Mexico. It was a fancy, all-inclusive place. Everyone mostly did their own thing, with only a few group events planned, other than the wedding and the reception, obviously. One of the group activities was dinner out at one of the restaurants that required a reservation. It was beautiful. The service was fantastic. One hiccup, though. The best man did not want potatoes. He wasn't allergic. Potatoes did not take his parents out in a dark alley, and he hadn't sworn to avenge them, as far as I know anyways. I speak Spanish, and after he asked me, I asked the waiter to please not serve him potatoes. Well, you figure where this is going. He was maliciously served potatoes, and he would not shut up about it. He pointed this out to everyone at our table, that he had been served a starchy tuber against his will. Other tables were watching him and listening to him, getting upset about the potatoes. He ate the rest of his meal, but he would not drop the potatoes. I couldn't take it anymore. I reached over and grabbed the potatoes with my hand and put them on my plate, and then I ate them. He just sat there stunned. Then he got up and went to his suite. He avoided me the rest of the time there, but he made sure to tell everyone what an asshole I was, and how unladylike, I guess this is a woman, how unladylike my behavior was. I just wanted him to shut the fuck up about the potatoes. My friend wants me to apologize for causing drama. Okay, so...
Is that the end of it?
That's the end of it.
Okay. So, I think, ma'am, I think you're fully justified. Do we have a username for this person? Is it anonymous?
Probably a throwaway account, yeah. But their username is Gullible Nose.
Yeah, Crottle, I agree. No apology, and that's because I'm very solution oriented, right? If maybe people they want to like tone police how you grabbed the potatoes. Everyone may have been accepting of the fact that taking his potatoes was an agreeable solution, and just didn't like that a woman was grabbing it with her bare hands. That's what I see as being the problem of this. And trying to get like a woman to apologize for, frankly, reaching a decisive solution to the problem. And they're like, you need to apologize. And it's like, but why are we still talking about it? You know, like why is it a problem I need to apologize about and not like, hey, you did a great job making those potatoes not a problem anymore.
Okay.
Gotta go. Thanks, local, for sticking around. Have a good night. That's my opinion. So I see that as like a pragmatic way of just saying like, all right, if the potatoes are a problem, I will take the potatoes. Let's just stop talking about these fucking potatoes, and I will eat them.
Yeah, chat says no apology also.
I agree.
That's why I say my opinion is a little different. I think she should apologize because that's fucking gross. You could have fucking used a fork, a spoon, a knife, like bare hands, no matter the gender. Is just
Well, it doesn't
gross,
specify bare
okay?
hands.
I thought it did. Didn't
No.
Tell us.
It doesn't say
Tell us
that
what it says
specifically.
again, real quick.
Or actually, yeah, I take that back. It does say I reached over and grabbed the potatoes with my hand and put them on my plate. Okay. Okay.
Okay, come on.
So-
Everybody would be upset if somebody did that.
But that's your only issue. So, Caden, you're saying it's a hygiene issue.
Or situation or whatever. Like, okay, if you were gonna solve that situation, at least have a little bit of, like, decorum. Like, come on, like, use a fork. Be mindful of your situation, what you're doing. You don't have to be a fucking wild person just doing something.
I do agree
about it.
I do agree that it would have been more like, it would have been more slay to like pick up the plate and daintily just dump the potatoes on your own plate. And then she ate it. But I feel like the eating it is gonna happen, right? The point is the food should be like, this person didn't want to waste it.
To be gross.
That's the impression I get, is the reason everyone involved in this is like offended by it is it was an outrageous way to do it, right? That seems to be the angle you're coming to it at as well, is that but what if it's important that you're there? I mean, you don't want to leave. I feel
This says he just avoided her the rest of the time that she was there.
that's fine. That's better than like an outrageous. Yeah. Personally, I'm a fan of like the go get itiveness of just reaching out and grabbing it. I think it's a very succinct and decisive action, and I agree with it. I think not only no apology, I think you're correct. But I do alternatively think that if you had picked up the plate and used your fork to like daintily, like pinky in the air, you know, like daintily just scrape those potatoes onto your own plate, I think that would have served harder. That's my opinion. There's like a class version, but I love the just goblin energy of like grabbing the potato, like I'm gonna solve this fucking problem. So you would have used your utensils. Is what it sounds like?
Actually, in fact, I would have ordered nothing but potatoes for the rest of the evening.
And then ate them within like arm's reach
other
of the man.
level.
Classy
Okay.
type of petty.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Cronald says the apologize for creating drama was BS. There should be absolutely no apology. No, he overreacted and demanded an apology for something the person did not do, creating drama. Agreed. Yeah. And like, while the weddings,
More of an apology to the restaurant.
was it at a restaurant?
This was at a restaurant, but it was for a wedding.
That's what I'm saying.
So it was like a fancy wedding type
At least
restaurant
an
where you have to get a
apology to the
reservation.
restaurant, not to the guy.
Yeah, I generally, I'm not the best person to answer this because I generally feel like a lot of people are too sensitive about shit, especially when it's hilarious. I mean, that's really fucking funny. It's really fucking funny, and if you did that at my wedding, I'd be like, yes, exactly. So you get it. This person is obviously very sensitive about this specific type of thing, or at least the man is. He clearly felt emasculated some way, which, I mean, who gives a fuck, right? Honestly, who gives a shit? it's funny that she reached out and she just handled those potatoes, put them on her plate, and then she didn't fucking waste them. She ate them. She didn't just put them on her plate to prove a point. She put them on her plate and then she consumed.
My whole opinion is just the could have used a fork part. I love the rest of it. It's excellent. Yes.
I think that's reasonable.
That makes sense. And honestly, this whole thing kind of comes down to like social etiquette, basically. I think that's where everybody seems to be landing on it. But the official verdict from Reddit is not the asshole.
Agreed.
So yeah, agreed. I also agree. The first comment that's got the highest upvote says, "Don't worry about it, not the asshole. This is small potatoes."
Mods unsubscribe that man from breathing. Agreed. He's out. Toss him away. Do you want to do another one? What do you say, chat?
I'd have to find another one, but we can do one more.
It doesn't necessarily have to be potato related, but I really like that it was.
I mean, I can find another one for sure. I don't know if I can find another potato related one.
Unsubscribe that man from breathing. Yeah, I would just love an abundance of potato related AITAs. I think that'd be hilarious. Big fan of comedy, chat. It's too bad TikTok is getting banned because fucking we're about to go crazy. We're gonna start posting on Blue Sky. They still got a minute limit, but that's where our videos are gonna be now. You'll find us on Blue Sky at Spud Buddy's Kitchen and shit.
Yeah, that one was wild. I'm
gonna play with my camera for a little bit.
Do it. I think what's most insane to me is the fact that the cat's on the counter.
That's fine. Get off. I say that's fine, and I tell him to get off.
Go on, get. But yeah, that's Luna, everybody.
They can't see. I got it super tight on my face.
Ooh. Yeah, I think what was wild to me is the fact that the best man basically, like, he didn't have an allergy, he didn't have like any sensory issues, nothing like that, but he like was like, these can't even be on my plate. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm not gonna eat these, I'm gonna kind of piss and moan about it the whole time. Like, he literally was like, these cannot be on my plate. Like, he had like a potato phobia.
And I feel like that's really the main thing that leads into my point that I didn't even really mention as I was going on my tirade, which is that he was making a big deal of it. Mm-hmm. And so OP took action and was like, all right, I'm going to solve this problem. You don't want the potatoes? I'll make them gone. If you're going to, like, I feel like the general, and it's his wedding, but the general...
No, he was the best man.
He was the best man. Okay,
so it wasn't like the groom, but...
So that's incredibly selfish of him to make a big fuss in the first place.
Also, yeah.
Yeah. It's incredibly selfish of him, again, the man in this conversation, whose actions don't seem to be getting called into question. It's an apology that needs to be made to him. Luna, get out. Yeah, you can't leave food out with these beasts. I'll put your chicken right here. Cat. Yes. Eventually we will produce one, but they like to crawl around on the counter while we're trying to do food stuff. But yeah, so again, it's just like that guy's actions were kind of unforgivable, where he's making a big deal of his own food sensitivity, I guess, or whatever, when I think it's common dinner party special engagement protocol to, if you don't like something, just don't fucking eat it. Just don't eat it.
Yeah.
Like, you just leave it on your plate, and nobody's... I mean, they might look at you weird, but...
Well, and then also, if you leave it on your plate, that is going to give somebody the option to, like, nicely ask, hey, can I have that? So, yeah. It's just the fact that he was complaining about it the whole time that made it so...
Or yeah, offer it to someone else. Exactly. If he had offered it to the woman posting this, it sounds like she was right next to him. She could grab his potatoes. Yeah, either just eat it or don't. Like, do something decisive as an adult instead of raising a fuss about it. There are so many ways that you should have learned by the time you're best man age to get around such situations. And I'm a picky eater. I'm a person who struggles a lot with food sensitivity, and like there's ways around it, man.
It doesn't even say that this guy like has that either. I mean, he could.
But it sounds like it. He's making such a big fuss about the food he's eating that it's like, dude, it's on you as a person who hates potatoes to make sure you can get around being served something you don't like. Because there's almost always something that's going to be served that you don't like if you're going to a wedding. Because most people who go to weddings have fucking more developed palates. I'll be honest. I'm like that, so I can say that. Sounds like he's got a case of being a little bitch. True. He was a little bitch about it. Like, that's kind of my main point, is there's ways to like deal with being served food you can't really eat.
Babe, the cat's in the pot. Chat wanted you to know. Meow. Not today, cat. This is Hermione, and now she's angry.
That's Hermione Granger, the Sphinx Ranger. Being a fucking menace. But careful, you can't leave the door open. What's up? Yeah, she's been doing that lately. That's one reason I'm glad I don't like smoke or vape anymore, because she did slip outside a lot. It's okay if she does. She's vaccinated, but we don't like to let her outside. Oh, she always comes back. Just for the record, chat, we don't let our cats outside. On purpose.
Yeah. And like you said, we vaccinate our pets, which is a good thing to do, especially nowadays, but... Okay, here's the next one. This one had a lot of interactions, and is a really weird one to me. And it's fairly long, but... Okay, here we go. Am I the asshole for eating sexy potatoes? The title enough just kind of... It had me there, you know? So...
Hold on. Actually, give me 1 sec.
Okay. What did you do?
Okay. Say that again.
Am I the asshole for eating sexy potatoes?
Tell me more.
Nice. It honestly feels ridiculous that I even have to post this, but my coworker has been getting on to me about this for weeks now, so I have to ask. My whole life, I've been eating potatoes by microwaving them, then biting into them, then eating them hot dog style. Okay. This is the easiest, most convenient, and intuitive way for me to eat potatoes, whether it's sweet potatoes, regular. I think this is how people in Japan eat them, or at least this is how I was taught by my Japanese parents to eat them.
So the core of this is microwaving our potatoes.
The core of this is eating the potatoes, by biting into them, eating them hot dog style.
Okay.
So I'm imagining she's microwaving the potato, or OP is microwaving the potato and then biting into it lengthwise, like a microwaved baked potato.
What the fuck?
And eating it like hot dog style.
Okay. Anything in the middle of it? Like, is it all dressed?
I don't know. I'm just reading that it says it's the most intuitive way for me to eat potatoes, sweet potatoes, or regular, so. I think this is how people in Japan eat them, or at least it's how I was taught by my Japanese parents to eat them. But whenever I go to a grocery store, I always pick out the most easily biteable potatoes, which are generally longer and thinner than most. Okay. So I work in an office of about 30 people. We all typically bring our own lunch, and I usually just eat at my desk while doing work. No one's ever commented about how I eat potatoes. I do eat them quite frequently. Recently, a new person was hired, and she clearly has a problem with the way I eat potatoes. A couple times, she pulled me aside and asked me that I just eat potatoes a more normal way. I asked her what she meant, and she said I was eating potatoes too suggestively.
Wait, I thought it was just going to be that you were eating it weird, not that you were eating it suggestively. You're eating potatoes and
I was a little shocked because I literally just have my eyes glued to my screen whenever I'm eating. I barely pay attention to how I eat. I told her no one else seemed to have a problem with the way I eat the potatoes, but she insisted others were too polite to say anything. I asked a few other coworkers who were all just as confused as me about what she was saying. I figured no one else really had a problem with it, but this had also happened multiple times. She kept coming to me and asking me to tone down the way I eat, even accusing me of going out of my way to choose sexy potatoes. OP puts several question marks here. Sexy potatoes. I've considered bringing them other ways, but this is just the easiest way for me to eat them. And they're honestly delicious like this to me. I asked her to maybe just not watch me eat, but apparently that's just not feasible. Unfortunately, she reported me, and now I have a meeting with HR next week. This seems really dumb to me, but am I the asshole for eating sexy potatoes?
No. You're fucking weird.
No.
You're a fucking weirdo, but you're not wrong. You're not the asshole. That's incredible.
Unstable says just raw dog in the spud.
Yeah, let me catch up with chat real quick. Raw dog in the spud. Is it a tater wedge? No, it's just the whole fucking thing. What the fuck you do with the potato? Solid potato, one end to the other.
I think I've seen this before, like in... Of course, I'm not trying to, like, stereotype Japan, but I feel like I've seen this in, like, an anime before, where they had the potato and they were, like, microwaving it at work or school or something and eating it. So it's not abnormal.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would also say not the asshole.
And then she did say it's a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
To just go microwave a whole ass potato and you're... Damn.
I'm assuming she's putting butter and salt and pepper or some kind of oil or something on it. I imagine it's not just by itself.
Right.
And if it is, I mean, even then, like, as you pointed out, I don't think the suggestiveness is the problem with this necessarily.
So the statement of eating it hot dog style, that's what I wonder, because I need like a depiction of this. Is it whole round potato and then seasoning all the crap on top and then eating it like that? Or is it like cutting it in half and then... You know what I mean?
I'm imagining she's just taking this whole potato and just eating the end off of it.
Like an apple, like a hand fruit.
Yeah. But she says she picks like the longer ones, so it'd be more like eating like a banana, I guess.
Yeah, we had a long one that was in the pot tonight. I hate both of those images. Me too, dude. Me fucking too. It's a long. Remember, it's a long potato. Yes, remember. That's wrong, and they should be in jail.
Jokes aside, I do think reporting her to HR is a little insane.
It's a little fucking crazy.
That is next level.
I don't think we need to be reported to HR. That's a little wild.
Believe it or not, the verdict was not the asshole. But there are updates also. We get an update. So, also, the edit says, thank you for everyone who gave tips on how to approach HR. Also, please stop.
Oh my god, the health inspector. We got the health inspector in the chat. I'm sorry. There's no cats in my kitchen, I swear to God. Oh! Go to the meeting and be like, while I'm here, I would like to report harassment. Student don't report to HR. Honestly, like, it's wild, but it's better than fish, right? We all agree that, like, the person who goes and microwaves fish at work sucks. Lack of beard net. Demerit.
I think this is interesting, though, because of the updates. Also, the update that says, please stop asking me for videos of me eating potatoes. You're creepy and weird. Also, next edit, because I've gotten a lot of comments asking me how to microwave a potato. You just scrub the potato thoroughly with a sponge to remove dirt, stab the potato with a fork or knife all over, then pour it in the microwave for about 5 minutes, more or less depending on the size of the potato and power of the microwave. Then you can flip it and do the same thing. To tell if it's done, poke through the center with a knife and fork. You should usually tell how soft it is by stabbing through it. So we're getting a little potato cooking lesson now. Make sure you let the potato cool for at least 10 minutes or it'll be too hot to eat. But when you're ready to consume, I usually hold it wrapped around a napkin. Okay, so she is eating it kind of like a hot dog or like a, you know, something similar.
Okay.
OP also says, I'm sacrilegious, so I eat the skin, but you don't have to. I sometimes add butter or regular potatoes.
That's what a nutrient's are.
Or I sometimes add butter to regular potatoes, but I also just sprinkle some salt on it as I eat it. Okay, so that's not as unhinged as we thought it was.
Okay. It's not just potato.
No.
Which, of course it's not. It's...
Okay, next update. So I had a couple meetings with HR. The first one was my own yesterday morning, alone with the HR woman. According to her, a coworker had reported me for, quote, sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment. Not gonna lie, after hearing those accusations, I was honestly pretty scared, because sexual harassment's a really serious charge. I was allegedly making lewd gestures while eating, despite being asked to stop. I told her exactly what had happened. I was eating potatoes the same way I always had in the 4 years I worked in the office. No one else has ever had a problem with this until now. The new coworker, let's call her Karen, approached me telling me I was eating potatoes inappropriately and told me to eat them another way. I explained to her this was how I grew up eating them and I would not stop. If it bothered her, she could, and should, look away. I continued eating potatoes this way then over the next several weeks, and she kept complaining about my potatoes every time I ate them this way.
I think Karen's a little turned on.
Yeah, I have
think
questions about Karen then.
I think Karen's attracted to you and would like you to stop doing this very specific thing that drives her crazy.
I'm definitely a straight woman and I'm asking you to stop eating that potato in front of me because it's too arousing.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Cease this suggestive tuber consumption.
As I explained my side, I could tell HR was getting really annoyed. I don't think she believed this was all there was to it. She pressed for more information. Are you sure you didn't do anything to make her believe you were being inappropriate? Are you sure you weren't harassing her, even unintentionally? I told her I never even talked to her unless it was about work or she approached me first. HR thanked me for coming in and told me she'd get back to me. I think she met with Karen after that. Then later in the day, we had a meeting with the three of us. Karen says I lied about not doing anything to make her uncomfortable. Then after the first time she came to me asking me to eat potatoes differently, I dismissed it as a joke, which to be fair I did because dead ass, which I acknowledged because who wouldn't take it as a joke? Then she claimed that after each time she asked me to, quote, tone it down, I escalated by choosing increasingly sexy potatoes to eat in front of her.
Karen's like, listen, you need to stop making me want to call him. Okay, I'm going through a difficult breakup, and if I see you mouth handle that sausage-shaped tater one more time, I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna crack, and I'm gonna call him. And he's not good for me. He's not good. I can't do that, so please, stop. I can't handle how beige and close to skin tone they are.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, Exile needs some mouth sausage to set his jealous. Should've just bought a potato. Karen just needs to start eating the potatoes herself, alright? I think she needs to get some therapy as well, frankly.
Yeah, this is clearly just a potato jealousy issue.
Yeah.
Or something deeper. By this point, I'm pretty sure HR was trying hard not to roll her eyes. I responded by telling Karen I literally gave zero thought about her when I bought my potatoes and selected them based on the ease of cooking and eating. She accused me of making eye contact with her while I was eating, which I think I did every time she watched me eat, but that's because it's really uncomfortable to have someone watch me eat, which I explained and told her I'd repeatedly asked her to stop watching me. Then she pointed out no one else eats potatoes this way, and the only reason I would do so is to try to be provocative, which I swear to God, HR almost laughed at her. Then I showed her a video of Japanese people eating potatoes with your hands and biting into them. This is a culturally educational moment, frankly. HR woman knows me and knows I'm not the type to harass someone or deliberately make a hostile work environment. At the end, she just said something like, "I'm sorry about the misunderstanding. Perhaps it really would be best to look another way while your coworker is eating." Basically trying to politely tell Karen to get her head out of her ass.
Yeah.
Karen tried to turn it around by claiming I was making a hostile work environment by telling her other coworkers bad things about her, but literally all I had done was ask others if they were uncomfortable with the way I eat. She tried yet another angle, claiming the way I ate them with my hands was a COVID risk and was putting the safety of the office into jeopardy by eating this way. HR then said that if she was so concerned, she was welcome to work from home, as is current company policy. Eventually, Karen had to concede she had nothing left, so we were all dismissed.
They were like, send her ass home. Get rid of her, dude. We're fucking sick of this bitch.
Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
mean, honestly, if you have that much problems with your coworkers, fair. Later, I talked to my coworker who had stopped bringing curry because of Karen. Let's call him Surya, about the problems I had with her. He'd been unable to eat his regular Indian lunches in the office because of her. We were both extremely annoyed, and honestly, I just felt extremely uncomfortable being in an office where she was constantly judging Asian people's food. So I decided to file my own report with HR, as suggested by many of you. I pointed out how she was harassing Asian people for their food choices, and many of her comments towards me were bordering on sexual harassment. Surya agreed to bring curry for lunch today, and in solidarity, I brought some too, along with potatoes. Karen didn't comment at all, but she did give us dirty looks and made disgusted faces a few times.
Racist sexual harassment is wild.
There's a lot to unpack here. She's also just kind of a bitch, honestly.
Yeah.
Aside from that,
this person sucks.
I actually got called into a meeting with Karen this afternoon, or I actually got called into a meeting this afternoon with my boss, who is one of the founders of the company. He confessed that he didn't like Karen either, and that she had multiple complaints about her within the first month of being hired. She's only been here under 2.
And it sounds like they work at a tech company or some shit, like some place where you should expect some diversity.
That's what it sounds like.
And she's like, I don't like how you eat potatoes. I don't like how your curry doesn't satisfy my Western palate. She sucks. Get rid of her ass.
He said he had hired her as a favor to his wife because she, as his wife's cousin, lost her job due to COVID. He apologized to me on her behalf and assured me he would talk to her. I decided to keep my harassment claim with HR and have another meeting tomorrow. We'll see how this goes.
It sounds like she lost her job because she sucks.
Yeah, pretty much. The last thing OP says is, I will keep eating sexy potatoes for the foreseeable future.
As you should.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole. A lot of these potato-themed events are not that offensive, I find.
Yeah.
Everyone who takes potato-based action seems to be correct for the most part, as I've seen it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it chaotic good energy, because a lot of these people haven't, like, the last 2 we read, it hasn't even been that chaotic. They're just being normal, essentially.
Yep.
Like, I do think the first story OP could have maybe used a fork. That is pretty much all we established. But OP number 2, for the second story, yeah, there's no harm, no foul there. Like, this person was literally just trying to live her best life eating potatoes. Yep. And this Karen would not leave her alone. Could have made curried potatoes. Oh, hell yeah. Ironically enough, that's actually what we made last time on the stream. We made Bombay potatoes.
Yeah, those potatoes were fucking awesome. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to raid out. We'll probably make some curry potatoes soon. You can send recipes to spudbuddieskitchen@gmail.com. We also have a Discord if you haven't joined it already. Chef Caden went out to smoke a cigarette, so I'll say our goodbyes.
If you want to look at our recipe for Bombay potatoes that we made, that VOD should still be up.
Yes.
Also, yeah, thank you for rating in everybody who came in.
Appreciate you.
Please feel free to follow. Check us out on Spud Buddies on all platforms. If you want to make this recipe, you can check out the Discord for the recipe itself. And please show us at Spud Buddies.
Don't forget to follow.
Socials.
Yep.
Yeah, show us what you made. Show us any of your potato-based recipes. We love to see it. And we will be back for another stream next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll be back for another stream Monday. We'll be doing gaming.
Oh yeah, we will be back Monday, but
We've got a few more seconds on the raid out here.
yeah.
And don't forget to follow. Don't forget to follow, join the Discord, do all the things. And love you. Bye.
Bye. Later, chat.